Hey, welcome back. So, today I am planning on re-knitting a sweater. I know I just posted a video where I showed off all of my crochet wearables. Speaking of crochet wearables, tell me this isn't the sickest hoodie you've ever seen. Tell me this isn't sick. Tell me this isn't sick. And I'll tell you why you're wrong. Anyway, let me go get the sweater in question. Alright. Let me know if you want the pattern for the hoodie. I'll drop it in the description. Or comment, whatever. I'll drop it in a comment. Now, here's the sweater in question. If you watched my last video, I reviewed all of my knitwear and crochet wear and all that shit. This sweater was one that I had complaints about. Yes, it's comfortable. Yes, it's soft and nice and everything. But this was one of the very first things I ever knit. One of the very first sweaters I ever knit, right? And I didn't understand what a gauge was, or that you're supposed to have a specific needle for a specific size of yarn or whatever. Well, like, the yarn specifically called for a 5mm needle, and the pattern I was following asked for 8mm. So you can see why there would be a problem. And I know what you're thinking, like, oh, you could just take off the ribbing and just add length to the parts that are too short. No, I ain't doing that. I don't like the fit of it. I think it's way too small. As you can see, I like things that are very boxy and oversized. I don't like things that are fitted. Anyway, so we are going to take this entire thing apart. I have tried to make this sweater so many times, at least five different times. This is like one of the iterations. My best friend has told me that if he had to redo a project as many times as I had to redo this one, he would have just given up. If there's anything you need to know about me, is that I'm a very stubborn man. This is going to fit me. This is going to be my dream sweater. Pride flag sweater. Okay? I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how many times I have to do it, how many times I have to redo it. It's going to fit me one way or another, whether it wants to or not. So, we're going to undo all of it. I'm going to use bigger needles, probably a 7, because my 8mm are fucking broken. Listen, I don't know how it happened, but I have 8mm circular needles, which you need for this pattern, and the wire part completely snapped off. Love that for me. Anyway, we're going to take this apart and redo it. Yay! I'll probably put it in time-lapse mode so you don't have to sit here and watch me do it the whole time. Bye! Alright, so nearly an hour has gone by, but the sweater is unraveled. That's crazy. It's only going to be 1 minute for you, but it was an hour for me. This is all the white. This is like the sleeves and the... Where's the... Oh, yeah. These are the sleeves. This is the purple and black part of the body. And then here's like the ribbing and stuff. And then here's the collar. So I'm thinking about changing the white to a different white, simply because I'm saving this specific type of white for a different project. I'm planning on making my very first fisherman's cable knit sweater. I have yarn saved right here. This is the brand. It's probably backwards for you. It says Crafter Square. 90% polyester, 10% acrylic. And there's not a lot in here. It's only like 60 grams, so I'm gonna need a lot of this. So I'm gonna just save the white for that project. So, because I'm pretty sure it's the exact same. This is slightly grayed because this sweater was washed and blocked. Yeah, the sweater was blocked and it was that small still. So it's slightly gray, but I think it'll be fine for the fisherman's sweater, which I will be making a video on. I downloaded a free pattern for that. So I'm gonna go get a different white and I will show you in a second. Okay, the white has been acquired. This is a Red Hot Super Saver Jumbo. This is like almost 400 grams of white, which, I mean, I think that looks okay. Let's look at the color palette here. That should be fine, right? And we have my, where's the, hello? 7mm needles. And yes, it is 1mm smaller than what the pattern recommends. So I think I'm just gonna size up to a medium because there's a lot of positive ease with this pattern, which basically means that there is a lot more like space rather than being tight to the body, you know? So I'm gonna start with a white and we're gonna do our cast on. The pattern is the same pattern I use for all of my knit sweaters because it's the easiest pattern to follow, by Knit Crow Addicts. And then we're gonna do our cast on. This says to use 5.5, so it is significantly bigger needles, but sorry, hold on. I just sneezed off camera because I didn't want to have that on video. Anyway, so basically I'm gonna make the medium size, which will fit like a large, basically. And we're gonna cast on with this. It's a medium 4 weight yarn. I think all of this is. I'm pretty sure that white that's back there is closer to a 3 weight yarn. But yeah, everything else is a medium 4. It's all acrylic, so I'm gonna have to like throw it in the dryer again to block it. That's what I did with this. That's how I got this to fit so perfectly. That's how I block all of my acrylics, because I don't own any animal products because they're expensive and I'm broke. So I use acrylic for everything, and that's how I block it, because you have to use heat to block acrylic. But anyway, the body section, not the like top part, but like the rest of it is like 46 rows around or whatever. So I want to make sure that the stripes are even. So that means that 46 divided by 2 is 23. So each color of like purple and black has to be split evenly. So there's that. Also, I'm hoping that it'll be slightly more like airy, because I want this to be like a summery kind of thing, because Pride Month is in June and June is summer where I live. So there's that. I know it gets hot during the summer, obviously, but in our house, the AC makes the house very cold, and I am a freeze baby, so I will get cold, so I need a sweater. Yay, let's cast on. Yay. Anyway, I'll put it in time-lapse. So we have the cast on of 72 stitches. Now, I know I've had my, this might be a little bit too big. No, it's fine. It's actually fine. But I know I've had my qualms about using Red Heart, but it's all I have, and I got this for Christmas, so I might as well use it. But it's not the nicest feeling either. It's like kind of rough. Which is crazy because this is the pattern that they recommend. A blanket this rough? You want to wear a blanket that's this rough? Are you kidding me? But anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I'm a pretty fast knitter, so I'm hoping to finish this within like a week. Today is Sunday, so I'm hoping to be able to post this on a Sunday. But yeah, we have this. And yeah, I do have repetitive strain injury, so I'm probably not going to be able to work on it like for hours on end, but I will do my best. So you will see clips from multiple days in this, because this is a project vlog, not a tutorial, okay?
I am 4 rows in, and I am reminded of why I don't like a red heart super saver. It is rough to work with, but it is looking nice. Like, the stitches are looking like a lot better and a lot bigger and a lot like, you know, holier. Just, they're looking a lot different than they used to. Also, I'm glad I'm working with this yarn to start with, because the yarn that I took apart from the original sweater still smells like laundry detergent. And I don't like the way it smells at all. Like, sure, the laundry detergent is fine, but for some reason the yarn just really took to the scent of the laundry detergent, and it just smells so bad. I don't like it. Alright, here's the progress update. This says 10 rows. I apologize if I've been quiet in the last few clips and previous video. It's kind of hard to speak to a camera when you're not used to doing it. Also, the mask kind of muffles what I'm saying, so I'm gonna try to record clips that don't involve my face just so you can understand me better. But yeah, this is the progress we've made. I put a stitch marker in so I know we're on the 10th row now. We have many rows to go, and this yarn has been like irritating my skin, so that's lovely. Also, I'm hoping that this camera angle is a lot more like higher quality, because I was originally recording with the front facing camera of my phone, and this is the back camera of my phone, and I think it looks better. At least to me it looks better, but you'll have to let me know if you like this better.
This is our final check-in for today. I finished the very first part of the pattern, which is the upper back. So I did everything in the pattern, and it is now 6 o'clock, and I started this at like 1:30, so I got it done pretty quick. But tomorrow we'll start the neck shaping and all that stuff. But yeah, this is how far we've gotten. Actually, like, pretty proud that I got this far on day 1. So that's pretty freaking cool. Yeah, so that's what we're working with here. I haven't checked in like at all today, so I apologize for that. But last night, or I guess this morning actually, I put the back panel stitches on hold. Then I did all of the front panel, just finished it just now. So next up, we have to join in the round, and we're gonna use this. I haven't been feeling that well today, so I don't really know how much I'm gonna get done, but I will try to get some of it done, but we shall see. New day, same shit. This is how far we made it yesterday, which is not as far as I wanted, because I was not feeling well yesterday at all, so I'm hoping to make a lot more progress on this today. So that's great.
this is what I'm drinking today. It is 9 a.m. on a Tuesday. Let's do this. Hey, guess what? This is exactly what happened with my size 8s. Yay! Literally, how do I fix this? I swear to God. These are my 8mm. As you can see, the problem is even worse on this one. And I've even tried like multiple methods of like gluing, hot gluing, and super glue and everything. So hopefully it works with these. Because these are like one of my favorite needles to use. So. Alright, broskies. Found some duct tape. Let's see if we can't fix this. So as it turns out, I was actually incorrect about how many rows I have to do in the round. So I think I'm at like 22-ish. Like I'm on the 22nd row, but I haven't made it all the way back around. I actually have to do 50 rows. So that means I have to do 25 of this. And then 25 of the black. But I don't know if I have enough black to do that. But we'll see. It's still Tuesday. We're on the block now. I'm hoping to do maybe a few more rows. I don't know. We'll see where I stop today, and then I'll show you what I do tomorrow. But I'm hoping that by tomorrow, I'll have the entire body part finished. The pattern recommends that you finish the collar towards the end, but I like doing the collar after I finish the body in the round. And then after that, we'll do the sleeves. And then we should be done after that. Okay, so I've grown bored of knitting. So I'm gonna take these stoppers, put them on. Then I'm going to move back up to the collar and see how big and wide it is. I'm going to use this and we're going to crochet the collar because I don't like doing knitted ribbing, so we're going to use these. So what I'm going to do is move the back of the project to be facing me. Then we're going to do a slip knot. Then we're going to find just any old stitch in the back and then pull the slip knot through, chain one, and then single crochet into that same stitch. And then I'm gonna do it all the way around. Maybe, I don't know, find a way to decrease. I'll figure out which way I want to decrease. Maybe like one row around and then like decrease somehow and then like do the rib stitch that I like. So I'll unpause the video and see. Okay, so I figured out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, then pull through two and pull through two. Does that work? Is that how you do? I'm not exactly sure how to do a single crochet decrease. I'm used to doing like double crochet decrease. So then I'm gonna do normal, just a plain single, and then single crochet these two together. So then like would I just pull through these? Because that looks like a double crochet or a half double crochet to me. So let me see here. So that's 1, 2, 3. I mean, that looks all right. How do we make this look better? Well,
I mean, we're just gonna have to deal with this. Like, okay, that actually doesn't look that bad. I'm gonna do it all the way around and then come back and show you. Okay, so I did everything with the collar, so now I'm gonna try it on just to make sure it's not too small, not too tight around the neck, because I don't like collars that are like really like close to my neck. I like a little bit of, you know, room. So we're gonna try this on and I'll let you know. Probably won't show it because I don't feel like being on camera, so. Alright, so the collar works fine for me. See, this is why I like doing it as like crochet instead, because like if it was like too small or whatever, I could just rip back and fix it. That's one of my qualms with knitting. If you fuck up with knitting, you have to do so much extra work to fix it. But with crochet, it is so much faster because you only have to keep track of one stitch instead of multiple live stitches all the way around the collar, you know? So now what I'm gonna do is I went all the way around and then I slip stitched into the original chain that I made. So then I am going to, I chained one, I believe. Yes, I'm going to chain one. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do. So what you do is, well, this might be difficult actually, but we're going to try to do front post, back post stitches because that's what I prefer to do for my like ribbing. Okay, here we go. See that? And then we're going to do that. So that's the first stitch of the second row. Then I'm going to go around, like come in from the back like this, and then go in like this. Probably explaining that very badly, but let's see if I can show you one more time. Okay, so the front post, let's see, is you go, this is the stitch, you go in like this, and then this is the next stitch. You want to come back through here, and that is the front post. So then you just bring up a loop and then pull through the two, and that's a front post stitch. And then it makes it more like, it brings it forward, and then if you do the back post, it pushes it further away. So let me show you on my hoodie, for example. This is the front post stitches, and then this is the back post stitches. Do you see how it makes it look more like ribbing, like it gives it a ribbed effect? That's what we're going to do for this collar. Now this, I believe, is like 8 rows. I think I'm only going to do like 3 because it's the collar, so it doesn't have to be as big. And then that's it. So the great thing about doing the collar now is if the body doesn't fit properly, like let's say I finish the body, I put it on to try it on before I do the sleeves, and the collar doesn't fit right, it's a crochet. I'll just undo it and fix it. Boom, bam, easy peasy. Also, like, I find it nice to be able to do crochet on the collar because then it gives a break, because the whole thing is knitted, but then the collar is crochet. So then I'm like, okay, I'm sick of knitting, I don't want to knit anymore, so then I just do crochet. So I'm going to do this. That's probably all I'm going to do for tonight. Then tomorrow, I'll probably finish the body and then maybe start a sleeve. So, yeah.
I just wanted to quickly say how much this looks like an egg. Like, this is the whites of the egg and that's the egg yolk. Anyway, I realized that I don't think I actually showed you how to do the back post. So what you want to do is, you know, the front post is like go through here and then come back through here. Basically, the back post is the opposite, where you want to come from behind like this. See, that's the stitch. You want to come through like this. Then you want to put your hook through the next space. So right here, that's where you're going to go in. And then you're going to pull up a loop. So then you have 2 loops, and then you pull through 2. And then that is a back post. And then front post again, go through here like this, right? So you go through here and come back, pull up a loop, and then pull through 2. See how much like this sticks out and that goes further back? That's how you know you did it.
Just a quick little shot of how far we've gotten. Hold on, let me get my tape measure. So from the shoulder shaping to the black section, it's about 15.5, I would say. It's a little hard to measure when you're holding a camera, but I would say it's about, yeah, well actually it looks more like it's about almost 16, and I like my sweaters to be at about 21 inches. So yeah, once we finish the black, we'll be done with the body. Alright, broskies. It's Wednesday. This is the progress. Let's give it a try on. Oh yeah, my hips are here. It's down to here. I think it'll also block out really nicely when I wash it. For those of you who don't know, blocking basically like you use like heat or water and then you relax the fibers. Because you see how like textured the fibers look? Once you block it, wash it, all that shit, it will make it relaxed. Tomorrow we'll do one sleeve, and then the day after that we'll do the other, and then we'll be done. And I can't wait. And then after I finish the sleeves, I will wash it, and then I'll show you the results, and that'll be the video. Here's something a lot of knitting YouTubers won't show you. What is this? What the fuck is this? Anyway, we're doing a sleeve, and it's Thursday. Yay. But like, what the fuck is this? How did this even happen? It's not even like, I know what a drop stitch looks like, and this doesn't even look like that. It just looks like there's just a straight up hole. What the fuck? Am I gonna fix it? No. Because I don't care. So. Right. What do we think? It's done. It fits exactly the way I wanted it to. Look at that. The sleeves are the perfect length. The body is the perfect length. When I'm just like relaxed. Look how flowy. Flowy. Look at this. It actually like goes all the way down here. Amazing. I mean, what can I say? Like, what do we think, broskies? What do we think? I mean, talent. Talent. that's it. That's the video. Bye.